this gonna make a Guinness World Record for how many times one person says gert in a YouTube video? I hope so. I need a gert drink. I have a gert drink in it, it's boiling. Hi friends, it is Sam and today I am going to teach you a whole new language. Picture this, lockdown is over, the coronavirus threat has lifted and you want to travel to the big city. You've done London, you've done Cardiff, you've done Plymouth, Brighton, and you're looking for a whole new place rich in culture. And you find yourself deciding on Bristol. Bristol! What a place! What a place! Just rich with vegan cuisine. A nice big bridge that you gotta pay a toll for, but like it's fun to drive across at 20 miles per hour. You've got a nice tower that you can climb in the town centre. We've got a fruit market where a man yells, "Come on in, folks, anyone else for raspberries?" That's a true thing. There is actually a news article about this man. Check him out. He is a legend. He's a Bristol legend. But if you are to visit Bristol on your post-lockdown escapades, I would advise you to get learning our language. Because one massive part of Bristol's fine culture is our lingo. So today, I am going to teach you how to speak like my people. You're welcome. Get your notebook, get a pen, get a drink because it's boiling, and let's learn a language. It's probably best to start with a classic Bristol greeting. And that comes in the form of, "Alright, my babber," "Alright, love," "Alright, my darling." I personally just go with "Alright." You gotta really drag out the E's to get that good old Bristol twang going. That basically means, "Hello, how are you?" The "how are you" could be in brackets because you can just be like, "Alright," and the other person be like, "Alright, how's you?" There you go. That is how to greet someone in Bristol. So then, once you've greeted your Bristol chum, they might point out how nice the weather is. But of course, we are Bristol folk, and we don't speak like your average English folk. We won't go, "Oh, it's a gorgeous day, isn't it?" Instead, a Bristolian may come at you with, "Oh, it's gert luscious weather, innit?" And that basically means, "Isn't it a lovely day?" And then once you've spoken about the weather, you may go on to your day's activities. You've met on the street, you've established that you're alright, and that the weather is gert lush, but your mate might want to know what you're up to that day. Like, what's going on, mate? What you doing? Do you want to hang out? But you might already have plans. You've got to be like, "No, I'm going to the supermarket. Sorry." But again, that's not how a Bristolian would say it. A Bristolian would say, "I'm just going to pop on down to Asda's." So having established that you've got plans to pop down Asda's later, right, you might want to make plans for the next day, maybe the next evening. You might want to get a drink, get a little tipples, you know, have a nice time in your garden, glass of wine, lovely. So if you want to make plans with your Bristol pal, you could ask them, "Do you want to get on it like a car bonnet tomorrow night? Tomorrow's Eve. Like, do you want to bloody get on it, mate?" And then they may respond, "Oh yeah, that sounds gert lush, that does, yeah." And you'll know, tomorrow night, you're going to their house for a glass of wine. So then you'll be on your way to the supermarket, and you may realise that it's just too hot to walk. You're going to end up getting to Asda with a flipping headache, and you're going to be sweating cobs, and that's not what you want. You don't want to get to Asda drenched in sweat, because by the time you get in the frozen aisle, you'll be wet and cold. So you're going to hop on the bus. You hop on that Bristol bus, and you'll be like, "Alright mate, take me to Asda's. I want a day rider so I can get there, go home, both ways on the bus. So then you get on that bus, you will sail on down to Asdals, and then you'll get to your destination. And of course, any good Brit will thank their driver before hopping off the bus and going along their merry way. If you don't thank the bus driver, are you even British? But us Bristolians have got quite a famous way of hopping off the bus. We'll be like, cheers drive. You'll hop off the bus after thanking the drive, and you might trip. You might trip off the bus and fall, and you might get a little bit of a gash on your knee, because Bristol's pavements are just health hazards. There's bricks sticking out of them, there's little potholes. It's just very urban, but also very dangerous. So you fall off the bus and you hit your knee and you're bleeding, and some kind Bristolian may come over to you, help you up and go, "You alright, my lover? You alright there? Oh, that was a nasty fall, that was." And you may answer, describing what just happened. Any other person would say, "Oh, I've just scraped my knee a little bit. It's just bleeding. Oh no, but I'm fine though. I'm just gonna go along my merry way." But us Bristolians be like, "I screeched me knee, didn't I? Screeched it." That is a Bristol word. It basically means skinned. I've skinned my knee. I've screeched me knee. You're welcome. That will come in very handy when you come to Bristol. And then before you go on your merry way, having been helped up by a kind Bristolian, they may again point out the lovely day it is. They'll be like, "Oh, gert lush weather, innit?" And you can respond with, yes it is, it's a lovely day. But not if you're Bristolian. If you're Bristolian, you'll be like, "Oh, loves it, I does." And I'll be like, "Where are you off to? Where you going, mate? Where you going? You alright?" You'll be like, "Yeah, I just scraped my knee. I'm alright. I'm off to Asdals." I'll be like, "Oh, Asdals. I could do with some groceries, you know. Where's he to?" So you're in Asdals. Finally, you've made conversation with Bristolian. You've got the bus. You've made conversation with another Bristolian. Now you're in Asdals. And you just can't find what you want. You can't find it. Like, you want some of that nutritional yeast to top your pasta with. Where is it? Where's the free-from aisle? You can't find it. So you find a member of staff. You'll just like pat them on the shoulder. You'll be like, excuse me. They'll look up, and to inquire what it is you might want, they might be like, "What's want?" And your member of staff, because they are from Bristol and they're working retail, so they're probably in a bad mood, will grudgingly stop what they're doing and take you to the free-from aisle. And they will walk off muttering, because you've inconvenienced them. They were busy. It was clearly signposted. You've walked past the free-from aisle many a time, you just haven't noticed it. So they may walk off muttering about how stupid you are, and then a passerby might notice and they'll be like, "Orkity!" And it basically means, don't listen to him, he's being a numpty. My gert battery died, didn't it? God's sake. Anyway, as I was saying, you've been to Asdals, right? You've got your nutritional yeast after like Mr. Man's just cheeked you. So you hop on the bus, you go back to where you're staying to see like your sister at the table reading a textbook. You look at her and you're like, "Reading a textbook? We're visiting Bristol with its rich and diverse culture. Its wonderful vegan cuisine, its big beautiful buildings, and sis is just here like reading a textbook." And in many cultures, you would either call your sister a dork or a nerd. But in Bristol, we've got other words for it. One is gorm, G-O-R-M, gorm. You're gorm, mate. Like, what are you doing reading a textbook, you gorm? And the other one is keaner. Now, keaner was a very popular word when I was in school. All the smart kids got called a keaner. If you're just an average gorm, then they'll just call you a like, "Oh, look at her, she's a keener. She got like a B on her homework, gert keener." But say you got like an A on your homework, that will make you a keener, beaner. A star, Well, that would just make you a keener beaner wiener. So anyway, you get back, you see your sister reading a textbook, but you can't see your mother anywhere. So you will just interrupt your sister. You'll be like, oi keener beaner, where's our ma? Where's our ma? Where's she to? And your sister will give you a strange look because she hasn't been learning Bristolian with her new Bristol friends. But she'll understand and she'll be like, oh, she went downstairs, she's having a drink. You'll be like, oh, she's on it like a car bonnet, is she? So there we go. I don't think I've ever said gert so many times in a video. I don't even think I've said it once in a video, but there you go. I'm gonna edit in a little gert counter every time I say gert, 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 gert. Even though we sound like morons, I do love my little city and its stupid little language, and it makes me feel a little sense of pride that we've got our own little way of communicating, no matter how dense we sound when we use it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!